Good afternoon, guys. Today we are working on a 2014 Honda CR-V. We're doing fuel injector clean on here. Real simple video. We're going to show you how to go from this right here to this. So stay tuned. Alright guys, first thing first you're going to need to do, you don't have to disconnect the battery or anything like that, but you're going to need a flat blade screwdriver, a pick tool, a 3/8 ratchet, 6-inch 3/8 extension, 10mm socket, 12mm socket, Phillips head screwdriver, wire brush, and a magnet, and some penetrating fluid, of course, penetrating fluid, and this is brake parts cleaner. Alright, so first thing first, if you look down here, it's a tab here. What you want to do is take your pick tool and you want to take your pick tool and stick it down up under this little lip right here and pull it up, and then take your hand and slide the tab back like so. Next, you come over here and there's a tab there. You pull out on this little nipple on the tab and pull up like so, right there. Then you want to come over here. That is a 12mm nut, which is right here. I've already taken all of those out. You have a 12mm nut sitting right there and right there. Then you have a 10mm bolt there and there, and you take those out. Don't get too excited yet because you can't take the fuel frame off yet. So next thing you want to do is go to your electrical connectors on each of your fuel injectors. If you look right here, there's a little lip on the injector. You take your flat blade screwdriver, stick it down inside of there, press against it, and pull up. And each one of those, do it 4 times, and each of those will come out. So next, what you want to do is take your hand, put it over the center of the fuel rail, wiggle it, and pull up. And your fuel rail will come out just like so. So next thing you do, if your injectors aren't stuck inside of the fuel rail, is you take your hand, wiggle the injectors, and pull up. And they'll come out. So once you get it out, you inspect it, look at it. This is filthy. And you want to take your wire brush. And you want to clean the ends like so on the fuel injector. Clean the ends, clean the tip of the nozzle with the holes in it right there. You see a little bit of grit right there in the hole. Clean this end of the O-ring as well. And once you've done that, you spray it down. Don't spray the electrical connecting part right there, folks, but spray all of this down where the O-ring is, at the top and the bottom, with the brake clean, and let it dry, or dry it with rags or whatever. If you have a compressor, you can spray it with the air compressor to blow it dry real quick if you're doing this like in a hurry or something. But before you install it, after you get all 4 out, what you want to do is spray each of those O-rings, folks, with your penetrating fluid. Spray each one of those with the penetrating fluid like so. You don't have to soak it down, just do it like so. Just spray it down just a little bit like so, and let that sit on those O-rings and soak in there, so that you revitalizing and recharging those O-rings to get more usage out of them. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and clean We set that injector to the side right there on our paper towels with our drain bucket. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and clean the other four. Okay, folks. So last but not least, we got this one right here. You're just taking a white brush, cleaning it off, getting the debris off of it. Don't worry about doing this over your engine and getting the debris on the engine, because we're going to spray everything down with the air nozzle once we get done. So we're just taking and we're cleaning those O-rings, cleaning the tips with this wire brush. If you don't have a wire brush, you can use a synthetic brush. You can even use a hair comb brush. But use a brush to get this off, all the debris, clean those ports out. Then we're going to get our brake cleaner. And we're going to spray that down. And the reason I'm using brake cleaner is because it dries super fast. And it's not going to harm anything. Try not to spray your electrical connectors right there, folks. Next, okay, sorry about that compressor. So next, what we did was spray that down with the compressor to fast dry that brake cleaner. Next, we're going to take the penetrating fluid. We're spraying those O-rings right there, like so. And soak those bad boys down and get them back revitalized and reworking. Okay. Once we've done that, we're going to come over here to the fuel rail and we're going to reinstall everything back into the fuel rail, like so. One thing I forgot to mention, and I'll show you real quick, is this little hook right here. This little hook, you see that hook? The little hook right there, it fits through a square plate on the fuel rail, and then this metal bracket slides on there like so and locks that into place. So just pay attention once you get that in there and make sure that you put that brace on there to lock that injector back into place. So now we've put two injectors back on there, so we're going to go ahead and slide the bracket on there to lock that back into place like so. You just slide the bracket back over that slot. I'll show you. Slide the bracket over this area right here. See this area where the hook is? It's a groove on there, and you just take it like so, slide it on there. See that? And it slides on there and it fits on there, and it locks that metal bracket on the bottom of the fuel rail right there back onto the fuel injector to keep it from leaking. So that's all we're doing right now. You're not missing anything. We just sliding the bracket into that groove to lock the injector back down. And you heard that snap. Okay, so we got two of them in. We'll go for this third one. third one locked into place. Now we're going for number 4. And the reason that we're putting the bracket on there now is because if you wait and you try to put the injector in the hole first, inside of the block on the exhaust manifold, then you'll catch the devil trying to put these clips in there at such an angle. It should be darn near difficult to put them on there at that angle because the exhaust manifold is in the way. So now I'm going to show you, if you look at it, all of them are locked into place with that metal clip and they're holding. See, I can shake it and it's holding. So next we're going to take and line each injector up with the hole. Make sure the electrical connector is pointing in the correct direction. And then see, we have it lined up with the bolt holes right here and the bolt holes right there. And you just want to gently press down like so. You heard it click. And now we have each injector fastened back into its original shape. All right. Next, you reinstall your bolts and your clips and your electrical connectors, and you should be good to go, folks. What we're going to do now is we got everything back fastened on there, clipped together and everything, and we're going to turn the key in the ignition a few times to get the fuel back inside of each injector, and we're just going to make sure that it's not going to leak or anything, so stay tuned. We're going to do that about 3 or 4 times. All right, as you can see, no leaks. And there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you find this video helpful. Till next time. Peace.